Hey guys, this is Unpunk, just bringing you a quick little video here today. So this is going to be covering what the challenges are to unlock the Vigilant character, which we now know is the Stalker, if I believe that's exactly how you say it. I don't think there's anything fancy in there. I haven't unlocked it myself yet, just fucked up the I'll be fine challenge, but we're going to run it back tomorrow. Been working a lot because I just started a new day job, so I do apologize for the less often uploads, especially in zombies, and the less challenges and taking longer to get them out, but we're doing our best to get them out as quick as I can for you guys. So we're going to go through each of these 5 real quick. It'll only take just a minute to explain them all. They're very straightforward, and then I'm going to link to a video at the end, or a little clip of the strategy for I'll Be Fine, what DameandthatGame made a video on it earlier today, and it's an awesome strategy. Works really good if you do it for players, and I'll have the 9mm sap. I'll explain that in just a second though, and I'll link it down to his description, the video for his channel, so that way you guys can see what the character looks like. If you guys want to, you'll be able to check it down there, as I don't have the footage of the character as of now, but I will be bringing a guide on it soon if you guys need it, but this should hopefully help. So the first challenge is keep hands clear. Handled the Stalker, I don't know how to say it. Handled the boss with caution. Heavy machinery. This one solved pretty quick. It's defeat the boss with no downs. Not a very hard challenge. Use your shell shocks, sustain zones, protectors, and exploit weakness. Bring a couple hearts in if you want to make it easier, and just alternate your shell shocks while you're up there in the boss. Keep avoiding the stacks. Kill them quick. Pretty easy. This next one obviously is the hardest one that was just discovered today or yesterday morning. I don't know exactly what day it was discovered. We're right around in the last day or so here. And it's I'll Be Fine, and it is survive 30 waves on the Shadowed Throne with taking 0 damage. This applies to every single character in your game. So if any of your characters, teammates, if any of them take damage at any point, it is done. I have heard some rumors, haven't confirmed yet, that you can take damage from bomber zombies blowing up or you blowing them up. Apparently using your own grenades will cancel the challenge out, as well as taking any form of damage from zombies. So we assume the bombers would not affect it due to the fact that they do range damage and it's not a physical hit, so maybe that's coded differently, but can't confirm that at this exact moment. So just go 30 rounds. I'm going to link a strategy at the very end here where you can just camp in the smuggler's room. Very easy. I'll explain that at the end there. But that's 30 rounds. No damage taken in your whole team. You can do it solo, up to 4 players. 4 players is going to be much easier with the strategy that Dame showed me. Next, we have the Hold Your Ground. It's banish the darkness from the depths of Berlin in the shadows. This is 20 rounds in the spawn room. Very simple challenge, not hard to do. You can use consumables like bazookas and stuff like that to make it go quicker, but it's not very hard with Mark II and Free Fire. That's pretty easy. I did it 4 players. You could do it 2, 3, 4, whatever you want, even solo. Minimalist is the next one. Rivaled, yes, that's right. Rivaled the undead menace without surrendering to powers unknown. No shiny tools and minimalist. This one was recently discovered as well. What this one is going to be is you're just going to need to survive 25 waves within the museum. I believe I already have a strategy up on my channel for this one. As far as my knowledge, if I do not, then all you got to do is just grab that blade. If you can get it by wave 5, 8, somewhere around there, you can just go for an additional 25 waves and you'll unlock it. Can't buy the M1 Grand wall buy up there with your 3 or 4 players. Just start swinging. Also, try not to use your specialists. They seem to affect the challenge and not allow you to unlock it. We didn't use our specialists, but you can go downs, you can get perks. You can get Pack-a-Punch even though you have to use melee weapons for 25 rounds. And it also works with any melee weapons, so feel free to run in there with the shovel and melee perk if you really want to train around for 25 rounds. But you can do that if that's what you want. Nonetheless, that one's pretty easy to do. It just takes a little bit of time to get set up and then do. Last one is Extinguisher. Blew out the candles, snuffed the flame. So there's been rumors of one-shot kills needed and others with headshots. What I did is I got in 1 round 10 headshots on the Fire Sizzler zombies. Got the challenge first time, flawless, really easy to do. It's a little bit difficult to get headshots, so I used the Car 98 with an iron sight. Made it a little easier for me personally. One-shot kills on the low rounds. I would say if you can get that thing going off on like round 3, 4, start it then. Easy peasy, enough zombies to do it. Just train around and get one shoot in the head. So that's going to be all the challenges. What we're going to do right now is we're going to jump over to some footage of the strategy that Dame has told me about so that I could just show you guys this. We're gonna get right into that, and then I'm gonna link you down in the description to Dame so you can see that video and see what the character looks like. Really awesome character. So we'll be right back with you. Alright, so as you can see, we're here running towards the end round of wave 30, and we're just in this room. Don't do what B-Bat did there and use the smuggler's bat. Also, don't trade your 9mm saps. You're going to want to make sure you have your 9mm saps, shell shock with sustain zone, and some good mods. It really doesn't matter too much as long as you get ones that you're comfortable with. Resourceful or specialist training are good. Bring in some hearts and bring in some max ammos. You're gonna need them to do this, as it's gonna get hard to not have sustain zones in the higher rounds. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna train or just shoot with the 9mm saps. So you shouldn't be going out too much, because if you go out for things like the maxes, it can get you downed and killed. But besides that, that's basically the strategy you use for the entire duration. The low rounds, you just gotta get the bat without getting hit. So just have one designated trainer. It's gonna make it a lot easier, and have them be the only one that is training the zombie for the early rounds, so that they can make sure they're keeping it safe and away from their own, while the other people do the couple little Easter egg steps like getting to the church and getting a couple little things done. This is a little bit of a scary challenge, so just knock it out, and we'll see you guys real soon.